tapped into some years back in the old macho doctor, back in the day, baby. But before that, you guys, Black Wellness, you guys, is here in the studio, right here. They got free taste at the studio, you guys. All of our guests can enjoy Black Wellness coffee at the studios now. We're trying to get a little more healthy, a little more fabulous. Thank you very much, Brother Manny. You guys showcase Manny a little bit. Brother Man, thank you. You guys, look at the fact. They got hazelnut. We have Baracco, and we have Arabica here, you guys, and the gift box. Yeah, all the benefits, you guys. Okay. Thank you, Black Wellness. Thank you very much. Back to Umar. He was tapping into what years ago, how DEI, you guys, DEI, a few years back, what it really did to the Black community. And I want to remind you of something that a lot of folks don't think about when they think about DEI, diversity, and affirmative action. And I've tapped into it about 5 or 10 times on this show. But you guys, I want to remind you really quick, if you don't mind. One, I hope they do away with DEI. Bye-bye DEI. I'm glad that it's over DEI. At the end of the day, I, as a Black entrepreneur, have never been able to benefit from DEI. I think that at the end of the day, if you guys are begging and fighting for jobs at these people's companies, I don't understand why you do it. I think that it's time, you guys, Black Americans, okay, we're top 10, top 15 in the world for economies. We're one of the richest folks in the world. Black folks are making bank. Women, you guys, they ain't even done the census yet for all the women who are doing business, who are doing entrepreneurship. They're not even doing all that. They ain't even got the numbers yet. So we could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trillion. We don't even know. But what we do know is that you guys, DEI, when they get rid of it, you guys know how it is. And hold on one second, you guys, before I get to the video. We know that DEI, every time they do something to hurt God's Black children, it backfires. They tried to kill us in slavery, it didn't happen. They tried to keep us out, now they let us in. The NFL was bankrupt before they let Black folks play. Don't forget that. The NBA was bankrupt before they had Black folks pay. And the trillions that we make in buying power that puts us in the top 10 or 15 globally as an economy, Black Americans, that's not the number of what you make for them. If they give you $10 an hour, you know they're making 100. You know how it works. But anyway, Umar Johnson, this is an old video. So when you see it, you're going to think it's funny. But look at this.
For 1980, the Black community was never about going to college to take care of our family because we wasn't allowed in the colleges. You see, they would change this. So while they taking away our economics by making sure our boys ain't learning the skills that pay the bills, they started this college education propaganda. Go to college. America is integrated now. You can go to Harvard and Stanford and Yale, and we sent our kids $100,000 loans. Go. Failing to realize that even though they got that degree, who gonna give them a job? It was a trap. So then in 1970, they economically decimated us, and then they took all the factories out the Black community. You go to most northern and midwestern cities, see old factories. That's where we used to work. Good jobs, made more then than we make now with college degrees. They got rid of all of them. But they wasn't done. 1980s, CIA drop off the crack. Boom! So now the Black man can no longer earn with his hands. He got to make a decision with this crack. This is a booming business. You can smoke it to deal with the pain of not being able to provide for your family, or you can try to sell it and provide for your family. Either way, you're going to jail, which takes us to 1990, Bill Clinton crime bill, 1994, boom! Every decade since they killed King, they didn't hit us.
So all I'm trying to remind you of, you guys, is that at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you're not considering how much money you actually make for them. You're not considering the fact that as a Black person working in these corporations, they own all the rights to everything you create. They own it. If you didn't learn from Aunt Jemima, if you didn't learn from Uncle Ben, if you didn't learn from Jack Daniels, you're going to eventually learn. And as a Black American entrepreneur, you know what? I'm very happy about it because I ain't got to compete with, I don't have to compete with them to get Black folks. What I mean by compete is, as a Black entrepreneur, I get no benefits to hiring my own people, to hiring Filipinos, to hiring women. They don't give me no benefits. But the big companies get tax breaks, they get contracts. We gotta get minority supplier certification to get a deal on a contract from them. That's what we have to do. But at the end of the day, they're not even a black company and they got black folks. It's very confusing. But in the day, all these black folks that are going to be leaving the executive jobs that they're letting go, they're going to be out here for black and minority black companies to grab you. And now we'll have the top IT. We'll have the top marketing. We'll have the top executives. We'll have a lot of the top workers, service people working with us. A lot of black folks will go back into, I look good. I look good. I look fly. I look good. I look good. But I can build a house. All this studio, I painted myself with my team. So DEI, I'm glad. Bye-bye DEI. Watch the black community grow and prosper.